two are going side by side down through the S's.
Yeah.
Place that you don't want to do that.
That's never a good thing to do.
Ooh.
Oh, and the core Autosport car almost does that awful thing at turn 7 where you put too much power in and end up on the other side of the track. Everyone's done that in a tractor here, I bet.
I've seen it happen a lot.
I've seen it happen a lot, he says.
Yeah. Good save there, ultimately.
Battle for third position, Curran, Pagenaud, Senna. Oh, there's a touch. And around goes Goikhberg, second position.
That was weird.
Now, that was coming out of turn 10. Oh, pulls out right in front of the... Oh, there's a hit on the back of it. The Stevenson car's hit the back of him.
Yeah.
That's going to be a full course caution. Now, if he can get that into the pits quickly, they'll be able to work on that car before the yellow comes out. Nope, too late. Oh, who got into the pit lane? Nobody. The Stevenson car is in the pit lane, but too late. The Stevenson car is in. That's big damage to the right-hand side front. Adam, you can see that.
This is not a pretty looking Audi R8, not the way that Stevenson Motorsport wanted to end their final race in IMSA competition, for now at least. The right front is completely deranged. There is no headlamp, and the 85 has come into the pits as well. Even though the pit lanes are closed, the 85 needs a new rear wing component. Not sure what other damage is done to that car, but for now, it looks like the 57's day is done, and unfortunately, so is a great run in their championship.
The entire rear of the car has been taken off. There's no wing assembly. There's no legality paddles. That whole modular unit has been taken off. So the guys have gone ahead and used the sockets to go ahead and take out the pins that were broken. So now they can just put another rear panel on. And if they haven't done any damage to the sockets that that this modular rear wing goes in, this is what we saw the Penske guys struggle with a little bit earlier, and they finally just had to give it a good kick, and that seated it in. And basically that's what we did here. 3 guys with a good hard shove. It's seated, locked, and he's on his way. Okay?
57 is going behind the wall. Matt Bell taking the car back there at the international sign for we're done.
And they all looked very, very confident indeed, and there was big smiles and happy faces there, and I thought, yeah, all right, that'll do. Fabulous pass, by the way, by Christian Fittipaldi to get by Simon Pagenaud, going down through the S's. As we know, you can't actually get 2 prototype cars side by side through the little kink before turn 5, but unfortunately nobody told Christian Fittipaldi that.
And unfortunately our friends at Penske didn't buy the levitation option from Oreca to float above and make passes.
I think that's the only option they didn't buy. How are you rating their performance so far as they're gathering data and effectively team building for next year?
Keep this in mind. This is their first race with this car on the Continental tires. Everything is new. So for all the other teams in the class who've done this before, they know what to expect from the tires. As you get into dark, heat, cold, rain, they have that data. They're learning all these things for the first time, and currently in the mix. That's what's been most impressive.